You should never underestimate the power of the CRV DAO token. You see, CRV Financial Network ranks #1 when it comes to total value locked in. $22 billion. That's almost 3 times the amount of Compound and almost double that of Aave's TVL. Funny enough, CRV's market cap is however half of Aave's market cap and less than Maker. Even though Maker only has 16 billion in total assets locked in, compared to CRV's 22 billion. But CRV's potential doesn't even stop there. You see, CRV's version 2 Vyper smart contract protocol will act as a DeFi smart contract factory that is designed and set up to let anyone make pools just like they do on Uniswap. And as we speak, I can tell you CRV is gearing up to deploy and conquer the entire polkadot ecosystem. So all of this has naturally led to a rally in the price of the CRV's native token with the ticker CRV. Now it has gained around 127% in the final quarter of 2021. But from my point of view, this may only be the beginning. In fact, CRV is still trading 90% below from its all-time high, which was on August 2020. Now, just in case you're new to crypto, well then let me start off with the obvious. I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but don't worry. If you already made it to this video here on my channel, well then allow me to congratulate you, because I would love to take you through the crypto jungle. And my name is Nico Harachi, and I'm the host of Crypto Never Sleeps. But first things first, let's go in and have a look at the price. And currently the CRV token is trading at $4.31 with a market cap of 1.6 billion. And we can also see here, if we go in and if we look at the chart, since inception, which was in August 2020, as it's trading down from that day, it is down 92% from its all-time high, which was on August 2020. But not only did I want to look at the price, I also want to point out and share with you the comparison of the market cap between some of the other bigger lending platforms. And if we go in here, what I did here, you can do that yourself on CoinGecko. I compared Aave with Compound, CRV, and Maker. And you know, today we're talking about CRV, obviously, and we can see here, CRV has a market cap of 1.7 billion. Not little, but if you compare it to Aave, Aave has almost double of that. But the funny thing is, and you can then go in and look on DeFi Llama, which I really love. There you can go in and you can see the total value locked in for all DEXs. And here we can clearly see that CRV has 22 billion locked in compared to, if we want to look at Aave with 13 billion, and we got to go far down to see Compound here with 7.8 and Maker with 16. So it goes to show that CRV, being the biggest, should also have the largest market cap, right? So we know Maker is the second largest from the one we're comparing, Aave 13 and Compound with 7.8. And we go back here, we can see the CRV's market cap 1.7, Aave twice that with 2.9 billion market cap, 1.8 to Maker DAO, and only Compound has a lower market cap. But please remember, Compound only has 7.8 billion compared to the 22 billion. Now, CRV Finance is without a doubt the pioneer of decentralized finance. At its launch, CRV disrupted the market with an innovative DEX that introduced an unrivaled level of efficiency for issuing pegged assets. Now, with a clear vision, CRV was able to solidify its growth with the introduction of its CRV, of the CRV token governance, bringing a powerful decentralized token economic system into the mix. Now today, CRV transacts more than 6 billion in monthly volume, and more impressively, as I said in the beginning of this video, they have surpassed 22 billion when it comes to total value locked in. And now let's have a look at the recent updates and upgrades to the protocol. First, I'm going to run you through 2021 before we head on to 2022. So, in 2021, launch on layer 2 solution Polygon. We saw in April 2021 that CRV launched its first liquidity pool on Polygon. This implementation was done in order to provide users with an alternative option for cheaper asset swapping compared to the standard layer 1 mainnet. Now, even though Curve was not residing on the same chain as Polygon, obviously we know Curve's home native chain is Ethereum, the liquidity pools and providers still did benefit from Curve token rewards. And additionally, through this partnership with Polygon, Curve depositors on selected pools were also eligible and still are to receive Matic token incentives. Now, mid-2021 was when we saw the real breakthrough for Curve, and it is its version 2. You see, Curve expanded its core stablecoin automated market maker to non-pegged assets with the introduction of Curve V2 and the Tri-Crypto pool. Now, this new formula of the protocol maintains the general form of the original stable swap. So this milestone has really put Curve in a favorable position to compete in the broader traditional DEX market. And I love when they write the broader traditional DEX market. That actually means everywhere and anywhere. Curve is bound to stay the market leader. Furthermore, in 2021, we saw launch on Harmony. So Curve's proposal to launch on Harmony, that was passed in September 2021. And on October the 12th, Curve officially launched on the smart contract network Harmony with the ticker 1. During 2021, Curve also launched on many other protocols such as XDAI, Avalanche, Arbitrum, and Phantom. This is part of Curve's overall strategy to make their protocol as widely available as possible, and obviously to provide a core building block of every ecosystem. And now let's have a look at 2022 and the future, because Curve Finance is branching out to Polkadot. Money market protocol Equilibrium is building a cross-chain implementation of Curve Finance on its Polkadot parachain. And once finished, the automated market maker will exist on both Ethereum and Polkadot. You see, the reason being is, this was at least what Curve said, it costs a lot to swap assets on Ethereum. That's why Equilibrium is building a cross-chain version of Curve Finance on Polkadot. Now, Equilibrium, which is an interoperable DeFi protocol, who actually won, I think it was the 6th or the 7th parachain auction on Polkadot, plans, or already have, to create a version of Curve Finance's automated market maker on the project's chain within the Polkadot ecosystem. That way, Equilibrium will be able to facilitate trading on Polkadot, whether they are DOT-based or different tokenized versions of the same asset, just like Bitcoin's Wrap BTC or Ren BTC. But here's the funny part of it, or the interesting. This was quoted between Curve and Equilibrium. They were saying, this is a collaboration in which Curve will supervise business logic implementation and fully support the development process for getting its AMM integrated with Equilibrium. And Equilibrium, they wrote in the post, the finished result will see Curve's automated market maker implemented as a lightweight exchange module running on Equilibrium's Polkadot parachain. I guess now we don't have to wonder where all that money came from in order to secure Equilibrium's 6th parachain slot. Curve is just behind basically every DeFi liquidity provider on every major blockchain we have today. It almost seems to me, it smells a little bit of centralization, but what am I supposed to say? Well, finally, let's take a look at some future price predictions and see what the future sentiment is like. Curve to the moon. Now, I say that rarely, but I can tell you, Kitty, she got lots of Curve tokens in the right pocket, in the left pocket, and in the back pocket. And she got them cross-chain. There's not one chain where Curve is, where Kitty doesn't hold a few coins. But anyway, let's go through them. And the first future price prediction comes from digitalcoin.com. They believe we're going to see a high in 2022 of $6.74 and $11 in 2025. The second one comes from Wallet Investor, and they predict that the price will hit $11.64 in 2022 and almost $40 in 2025. Now, the last price prediction comes from cryptocurrency price prediction.com. And in contrast to the others, they are basing their future price prediction on a fundamental approach, which you should too. They're seeing a high in 2022 of $15 and $69 in 2025. I mean, I don't know how high it's going to go, but I believe Earth was always bound to go high. Now, in case you enjoyed it, then please hit like, smash subscribe, and all them goodies. And we also do some live streams, so why don't you come join us there? And that's all I got to say about that. Curve to the moon, and I hope you and I stay safe, stay home, don't think, don't ask questions, because you know it can only lead to depression.